Oh, hi there. Riveting to see you here. Now, you may be wondering why I, a 16-year-old teenager, am splayed right in front of you on my bed with a collection of video games in the middle of the night when I'm supposed to be sleeping for my lessons tomorrow. None of your fucking business. I just wanted to show you my video game collection. This is a type of video that I've never really done before. It's only possible because of the new equipment I have, just this random tripod that I got. And to test out my new equipment, I just wanted to show a little more of the fun side of my life, which is just summed up by this collection of video games that I got. So I'll take you through this collection from alphabetical order. I got 10 games to show you. I kind of just wanted to make an excuse to show off my games and also to tell you that I'm alive because I haven't been making that much content recently, and I probably won't make that much content throughout this month due to exams and shit. But anyway, let's get right into it. Okay, first one from the pile is Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. I actually had another copy of this game. Like, the first time I got Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy was like years ago, like back in 2018, I think, you know, when I watched Jacksepticeye play it a lot. I actually had The Last Guardian as a disc before I got this game, although I traded it in for Crash Bandicoot for a used copy. I really miss The Last Guardian, and I deeply regret doing that. May we lament the loss. But later on, in that used copy's life, my cat Vanilla, that piece of shit, just pissed on it. I shit you not. My cat Vanilla just pissed on it. The copy was soaked in piss. I couldn't use the packaging anymore. I just had the loose disc. So I just kept putting it in whatever PS2 disc cases that I had at the time, or whenever I had to store it away. And eventually, I lost that disc. So I had to get this newfangled copy a couple months back. And it's in Italian, funny enough. And I think that's pretty neat. The last copy was actually in French. But hey, I honestly really like the packaging of this one. This is like the bonus edition that had advertising for the new 2 free levels, like Stormy Ascent and Future Tense. I still need to play through those. Actually, I haven't finished Crash Bandicoot 2. But yeah, here's the spine. I actually really like it. It's a bit simplistic with the logo and whatnot, but I like Crash with Aku Aku there. That's pretty neat, in all honesty. I always liked the art for the Insane Trilogy. It's always just looked very neat, and just a natural evolution from the PS1 game. On the back, yeah, there's Crash, screenshots of Crash 1, 2, and 3, or Warped if you're one of those people. But let's try to read this. I'm sorry for any Italian viewers that could be watching this video, because I'm about to butcher your language. Crash non è mai stato così in forma. Yeah, okay, I think I've just offended, like, the entire Italian country. So, let's not commit any more war crimes, and let's actually open this dang thing up. Oh, would you look at that? That's lovely, isn't it? Oh. I always really liked the disc for this game. It just looks so neat. I love Crash's silly smile. Fun fact: Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex was actually the first ever video game I've ever played, so I kind of have an attachment to Crash Bandicoot. That's why I really wanted this collection of games. Yep, you can see advertising for CTR Nitro Fueled, also in Italian. No, and also, oh yeah, Spyro as well. There isn't really any art on the back of this, which is, you know, something I don't like. I love it when games just include art on the back of it, because it's always really neat to see just that attention to detail. And yet again, let's compliment the disc. I really like it. It looks so good. All right then, yeah, that was Crash Bandicoot, and honestly, if I had to rate this packaging out of like a 0 to 10, I would definitely give this a 9. It says what it needs to do. It's in a different language, which I find to be funny, but that's just a subjective thing for me. And it just includes a collection of games that I really, really like. Alright, off to the next one. Alright, next up we got Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. This is actually a recent one that I got. My parents recently came back from Saudi Arabia, and they decided to get me this game. And they while they also got the new PS5 that I have, which allows me to, you know, make better video game reviews in the future with like better footage. Fun fact: I'm actually working on a Like a Dragonetian video, although I took a break from it, so it will come eventually. But regardless, yeah, this packaging, it looks pretty neat. The title is fucking confusing, but I really like this art with Sephiroth, Zack, and Cloud. The spine, boring as fuck, if I'm being honest. Like, come on, really? Just the regular font? Okay. Oh, I really like this render of Zack and the screenshots of the game, you know. All legends have a beginning. Play as soldier operative Zack Fair and trigger the events that lead up to Final Fantasy VII. Engage in fast-paced, real-time action combat to uncover the dark secrets of Shinra's experiments and the monsters they create. Yeah, it's pretty standard stuff, you know, straight to the point. I like it. Although, when you open it, disappointment. Absolute disappointment. Wow. Just wow. Nothing on the back of this. Also, I just slapped a mosquito. Yeah, nothing on the disc. It's just the logo. Not even any piece of art on it. Not even the cover art. Not even the cover art. And it's also blank on the back. There's no disc art whatsoever. It just feels lifeless, bro. Like, am I insane for saying that I expected more out of this? Like, am I just putting too many expectations? Like, the game is fun. It's not a bad game. Like, it's pretty cool. Although I need to get through more of it to form a more complete opinion. But the packaging is just so soulless. And there was also, like, a fucking product registration card thing that I could use to register the fact that I own this game on Square Enix's website. What? Okay, like, that's the most useless shit ever. I thought they stopped doing this shit back in 2013, back in, like, the PS3 era. Like, I thought that was the last of it. Yeah, remember when they just tried cracking down on the used game industry by locking online multiplayer behind codes that you get with new games, and like, if you use those codes, you can't use them again. So like selling used games that have multiplayer, yeah, they can't. The person buying it can't really use the code anymore, and they would still have to dish out 10 or something bucks to be able to play online multiplayer. Yeah, those days were fucked up and archaic as hell. I don't want to go back to those days. Off to the pile you go. Okay, next one is one that I really, really like. Judgment! This game is fire! I couldn't find a new copy of this game at all in Egypt. Like, believe it or not, Yakuza games are absolutely rare in this country, and like, the only copy that I could find of this is a used copy from a video game store, and I had to get it shipped to me. I had to order it online. Yeah, there's a spine. I really like the cover art. Oh, includes reversible cover art and sticker. Yeah, actually, I didn't get the sticker with this because I bought it used, so all I have to look at is just the box art, you know, the spine. The spine's pretty cool. And, what's behind here? Justice is blind. After getting a murderer acquitted, fallen attorney Takayuki Yagami begins his personal quest for redemption. From thrilling confrontations to unexpected plot twists, this dark cinematic mystery is yours to solve. Track suspects, find clues, and bring evidence to court. A compelling modern-day noir. pack a punch with 2 switchable fighting styles. Yeah, this game was really fucking great. And it doesn't really sell itself that much, at least on the back. But it doesn't need to, because it's already just such a good game that it sells itself. Alright? Okay, here's just the safety manual and whatever. Here's the disc. I really like this disc, even though it's just a repositioned version of the cover art. It's still a really good looking disc. I can't complain that much. It's at least more effort than fucking Crisis Core over here. But regardless, yeah, get this shit out of the way. There's actually, yeah, that reversible cover they talked about, that actually looks pretty fucking cool. I really like this. Let me just, switch it around so you could see. Bam! Now that's sexy. That is just beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. This cover is just very cool. It's just outright fantastic. This is the original cover that they use in the Japanese version of this game, you know, called Judge Eyes. Although they localize it here as Judgment. So this reversible cover, having it here, is honestly really cool. I personally kind of prefer this to the original Western cover that we got. You know, there's nothing on the back, but there's at least some form of smoke, whatever the fuck. But it's still really cool, you know, we didn't really need anything other than this. And honestly, I really enjoyed the effort they put into this packaging, and the game itself is very fucking cool. So go check out the Judgment series. It's honestly one of the best video game franchises there is, right after Yakuza. And oh, would you guess that the game after Judgment is the sequel to it, Lost Judgment? No way! This cover art, I'll be honest with you, it's not great. It's kind of shitty. They really could have chosen a better design for this, but I don't know, the hands look kind of weird. Yagami's render, he doesn't look like he's there. He just looks like he's been placed there randomly. You know, the characters that are just colored in, all orange and shit, behind the door. Yeah, I guess that's a nice touch, but honestly, this cover is just not that hot. It's okay. It's fine, but I don't really like it. But the title is cool as shit, and the spine, yeah, same deal with regular Judgment. It's pretty cool as well. This one sells itself even less, which is weird in my opinion, even though it's the objectively better game. Seize the truth. When a convicted man reveals the location of a murder victim, Detective Yagami is called to revisit an impossible case of 2 simultaneous crimes. Pull no punches in this action noir thriller that put both your sleuthing both your sleuthing skills and judgment to the test. This fucking game. This is my favorite video game of all time. It has exceeded everything that I've ever played before. It is my favorite out of all the games that I've played before. It has the best soundtrack, best gameplay, best story, just best everything for me. It is a masterpiece, an underrated masterpiece that I think more people need to check out. So please do yourself a favor. Buy yourself Judgment and Lost Judgment. There's literally a sale going on Steam right now, and you could get the Judgment collection for like 34% off, I'm not sure, but it's still a banger deal for these 2 games and the Kaito Files DLC. Like, come on, you don't want to miss out on this. And let's check the box inside. Oh, there's a sticker. Yeah, that sticker also came with Judgment, but I didn't get it. It comes with almost every RGG game. Yeah, here's the manual and shit. And here's the disc. A bit basic as well. Like, come on, don't do a Crisis Core. But at the very least, they added little details like smoke, stains, just scratches. It at least has some form of detail that the Crisis Core disc doesn't. And, best bit, it has art on the back of it, which is really cool. This is a screenshot from the game from one of the boss fights with Tesso, and it is divine. I really like the choreography in this shot and the boss fight itself. It was really awesome. And I'm very happy that they put some attention to detail and put this as the back of the cover. That's really awesome. I love this game with all my heart. It's my favorite video game of all time. Please do yourself a favor and check it out. What a fucking banger. And then we have Sonic Mania Plus. Holy shit, is this shiny. This box art. Just look at this shit. It's really beautiful. I love the shiny rainbow finish that they gave this. I like the fact that it's a sleeve, and it actually has like an art book inside it. Yeah, you can see here it says includes art book and Sega Mega Drive reversible cover. I'll show you those in a sec, but I just really want to admire this packaging because I don't know, just something about it really tickles me. I really love this. And then we go to the back of it. It reads, the ultimate celebration of past and future. An all-new adventure with Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, full of unique bosses, rolling 2D landscapes, and fun pixel-perfect gameplay. Or if you're a French person, la célébration ultime de passé et de futur. Just pissed off another 7 countries. Nice. Two new characters and all new Encore mode. Yeah, I haven't really touched Encore mode in this game. I'll be real with you, but still, Sonic Mania is actually a really good game. I finished it like three times already with Sonic and Tails and Knuckles. Yeah, this game is super replayable, super enjoyable. But that's not what we came here for. Oh, yo, look at that cover art. Now that's just awesome. This is the reversible Mega Drive cover art. The box art that this has is just the same as the sleeve, so I won't bother showing you that. But seriously, look at this art. It's just so fucking cool. The spine as well. It's a Sonic Mania Plus Mega Drive spine instead of a PS4 spine. That's awesome. Yeah, and then they have this 90s ass fucking back cover. Sonic is back. Yep. Oh, that's French. Okay. Push blast processing to the next level with high definition graphics. Rocket digital quality soundtrack. Yup. Okay. Oh, 5 rad characters with awesome abilities. Speed together with friends in competition mode. Graphics so crisp you'll think it's 1998. I fucking love that. I fucking love how self-aware this is. But that's not the main event. Oh, that's lovely. I love the shapes and the colors inside the disc. You could call it a bit lazy, but yet again, it's not like Crisis Core. And yeah, there's the safety manual, and then there's the actual cover of the game that I've put in reverse. Yada yada. But the best part of this is easily the art book. This I think 20-page art book, not sure, has a lot of concept art that came from the developers of Sonic Mania, and it has some really nice touches. I won't go over every single thing in this book. I won't read it. I won't read everything. I'll just show you, what's in it, what's it got, and it's honestly just such a treat to be able to look through all this concept art. So let's go. First off, we got some really neat concept art with just some cheesy looking Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Yeah, I really like this art style because it's just so simple. It's so neat to look at. It's honestly so fun. Oh yeah, by the mania, for the mania. Yep, that's the tagline. Yep, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Dr. Eggman. They all look really good. The renders are absolutely amazing. The hard-boiled heavies, some of the best villains that I've seen in like 2D Sonic games because they have so much personality, even though they're just fucking mute. Mighty and Ray, my boys! They came back for Sonic Mania Plus, and I'm really happy that they did. Here's just a screenshot of, I think, Studiopolis. Yeah, this is Studiopolis. Here's a sprite sheet for the introduction cutscene. I think this is like the opening sequence for the game. Yeah, it is. And then there's this one that everybody keeps making memes out of because it's honestly just super hilarious. I like the squash and stretch in these animations, and I really enjoy how Sonic looks in this one. It's really fucking cool. We got some line art and some kind of 3D looking art of the three boys. I really like how they're portrayed and drawn here. Tails looks a little different in his line art, but regardless, he still looks pretty awesome. Dr. Eggman, just a whole ass page dedicated to him. Gotta love him. Prototype designs for the hard-boiled heavies and some designs for the enemies in the game. I really like the prototype designs for the hard-boiled heavies because they're so funny, but I think the final designs are more imposing, which I also really like. And then there's this fucking shit. Another Death Egg robot. Another Eggman boss fight. You know, bug motorcycle spider. Whatever the hell that is. And a helicopter. Here's some concept art of some levels in the game. I really like this one where Sonic is just standing by a pole, and also this one in a special stage. Yeah, those ones are my favorites out of these. Although this one, where he's just looking outwards, and this one, with the kind of poorly drawn, fucking storyboard style, I really enjoy it. Here's some more concept art. This is just funny. Like, who on the team just decided to make hyper-realistic ice surrounding Sonic? Who decided that they should put him in a hyper-realistic ice cube? Then there's I don't remember the name of this level, but this level is really cool. I haven't really played this game in a while, so I've forgotten a lot of the names of the levels. But regardless, this is really cool concept art. Okay, some prototype logo designs for Sonic Mania, and honestly, these look pretty fucking cool. But it's funny to me how they just tried to go all like fucking techno and retro with the logo before they landed on what they got now. Yeah, these would have been interesting to see, but I definitely prefer the logo we have now. And then there are just, you know, some storyboard sketches of what the levels were supposed to look like. Yeah, those are pretty neat, pretty standard stuff. And now this, oh, that's beautiful. Two posters, or at least two promotional art pieces. I really like these, and I wish I could have these as actual posters in real life, because these would be awesome to hang up on a wall. Yeah, there's some guff about the animation that Tyson Hess made. Really great animation. Oh, and then there are some renders for the boys. Mighty and Ray got like one less render than everybody, which I think, come on guys, just give them renders. I like how they just decided to view them from all angles. Yeah, and also, why is there just a random flicky here? Like, really, did that guy deserve a render? And then there's also Metal Sonic and Dr. Eggman and the rest of the crew. Then there are just some scrapped frames from the opening sequence animation. There are some screenshots from the final animation. And there are the credits. Honestly, this is a really nice art book. I loved it the first time I looked through it, and it was just such a breeze. It went by so fast, but it was so cool. Yeah, then we got some more concept art like this, which I really enjoy. Oh, now this one's fucking awesome. It's so cute. And there's a nice drawing of my boy. I love it. Sonic Mania Plus is a really good game. I'm actually looking forward to Sonic Origins Plus coming out soon. I really want to play that. So maybe I'll make an update video on this collection soon. Not sure. But regardless, here's another Sonic game. Yeah, this is Sonic Frontiers. I made a video about this a while back. Please go watch it if you have the time. But I really like the box art of this game. The spine is a little basic, but it's all right. It's better than Crisis Core yet again. Experience Sonic like never before. Worlds are colliding and Sonic chugs news. Yada 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 yada. This game's very polarizing. If you either like it or you hate it. You know, the back art is actually pretty cool. I like Sonic's smug-ass face, and don't mind the Arabic. Only I and other Arabic people can read that, because we got this copy from Saudi Arabia. Oh, nice disc art. Love it. Advertising for Sonic 2 on Blu-ray. Shut the fuck up. And, like usual, and also, the thing is, my parents got me this game months after the original game came out, and I still got the pre-order bonuses for some reason. I don't know why I got the pre-order bonuses when I got this game like 2 months after it came out. Like, I already used this code, so like it's useless to you. Yeah, and then there's the same guff in Arabic. But it's funny to me that like I still got the pre-order bonuses even though I got this game like 2 months afterwards. It doesn't have any artwork on the back, which is very disappointing. But this one's okay. This one's pretty alright. I like it. Next up, we got my latest video game in the collection, Spider-Man Miles Morales. I actually used to have Marvel Spider-Man. I used to have it because a friend of mine lent me his PSN account so I could download the game on my PS4 and play it that way for no extra cost at all. I didn't buy the game back then. That guy was super fucking cool. Daniel, if you're out there, if you're watching this video, hi Daniel. Hi, we should talk more. But regardless, the box art for the Marvel Spider-Man games has always been pretty basic. I'll be honest with you, like they could put a lot more effort into this, but it's at least a little bit stylish in its minimalism. I'll admit that much. Yeah, I got the Ultimate Edition just so I could get Spider-Man Remastered. Like, today, they just announced that Spider-Man Remastered is actually, like, available as its own separate game to buy on the PSN store, even though it should have been 3 years ago. But regardless, yeah, there's Spider-Man Remastered, Ultimate Edition in the gold bar. I really like Miles' suit design. It's just a classic suit, but it just has a bit of an Insomniac twist to it. I like the Insomniac art style for Spider-Man. Then we got, the spine, pretty standard stuff, pretty cool. Be greater, be yourself. Experience the rise of Miles Morales as the new hero masters his incredible and explosive new powers to become his own Spider-Man. Yada yada yada, be yourself. Blah 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 blah. Includes the remastered version of the award-winning Marvel Spider-Man. Yup. Yarp. Vibration, function, and trigger effects supported as it should be. This is a PS5 game after all. This goddamn disc. I am in love with this disc. this may just be like the icon for the game when you boot it up on the PS5, but it still looks so fucking awesome. And oh yeah, I already used this code. I was playing Marvel Spider-Man Remastered before recording this video, so go fuck yourself. But the best thing about this game, or at least the physical version of it, is the reversible cover art. God damn. Just custom-made drawing by an actual comic artist, and a screenshot of Miles. Yeah, this shit is good. This is great. And you know, it also has the spine. Oh yeah, Judgment's reversible cover didn't have a spine with the name. So this is a step up. Let me show you what it looks like. And my, oh fucking my, does it look amazing. I love the way they drew Miles' suit. It's so fucking cool. The background, you know, the little stains, the logo, you know, just the webs, the details, Miles' skin, you know, the way they drew that and shaded it. It's all so impressive. I really love it. And then there's the spine again, you know, just without the PS5 guff, and just a photo of Miles Morales. What a great fucking box art. Alright, now we're going down a trip down memory lane with me. Yakuza Kiwami. This actually is the first special edition steelbook that I got for any game, ever. This is the first. Yakuza Kiwami, for the PS4. I specifically got the steelbook because it was the only edition of Kiwami that I could find locally. Well, not locally, like, in Egypt that was able to ship to me. And I just had to have it. I really just had to have it. Because the steelbook itself looks really cool. I'm about to show it to you in a second. The Dragon of Dojima is reborn. Yeah, this game is actually a remake of the original PS2 Yakuza game. Kiwami means extreme, by the way. Oh yeah, you see the little girl in the front? Haruka? Yeah, you see her? Oh no! Oh no, where'd she go? She disappeared. No, you fucking idiot. She was on the steelbook this whole time, just with her uncle Kiryu. Isn't that nice? That's a really cool detail that I love how they implemented in the packaging. I really like how sweet and wholesome this art looks. But that's not what we're here for. What we're here for is the more interesting backside. Holy fucking shit. That right there is beautiful. When I first laid my eyes on this steelbook, I was I was just swooning over this. Just Kiryu's dragon tattoo and Nishiki's koi fish, they both reflect the light so vividly with their bright colors, and I love just the contrast between them and between the characters. It really just pulls this steelbook together and makes it worth the purchase, in my opinion. And then inside we got the disc. The disc actually looks like a combination between the art on the steelbook from the back and the art on the sleeve, which I actually find to be pretty neat. I like that. I actually really like that. Yeah, Yakuza Kiwami. Then there's the safety guff, but once you get past that, you are left with a really fucking cool screenshot of the Tenkaichi Street Kamurocho entrance. This is really nice attention to detail that I wish I could see more often in special editions or just regular editions of video games. This steelbook is simply divine. I really love it. It was worth the purchase in my eyes, and it also had a pretty good game with it too. Yakuza Kiwami may not be the best Yakuza game, but it's still a pretty darn good game for its price right now. Nay, it's just a good game, period. Oh yeah, I forgot to check out the spine. Yeah, here is the spine. Yakuza Kiwami. Yeah, the sleeve actually uses the spine of the steelbook, so I think that's actually pretty clever. Next up we got arguably the best special edition copy of a video game that I have right now. The Yakuza 6 The Song of Life Essence of Art Edition. Hardcover book featuring more than 20 artworks from the Yakuza community. This is such a lucky find. I found it locally in a mall when I was in 6 October City, the Mall of Arabia. When I got it, I was ecstatic. I couldn't wait to get home to be able to play it. I literally held on to the copy for the past for those 2 days before I got home, just hugging it and shit because I was so excited. Yeah, and this is the last game in the Kiryu saga, until Lucky Dragon 8. But regardless, this game's story and the purpose it served were really well until they ruined it. But regardless, how far would you go for family? Kazuma Kiryu returns from prison to a mystery surrounding his ward, Haruka. Yeah, okay, not gonna read the rest of that. But yeah, now you may be wondering, wait a minute. This is just the cover of the game. Where is the hardcover art book? You fucking idiot! The game itself is the hardcover art book. This is the back of it, which has the spine. Yeah, the spine. Yakuza 6: The Song of Life. There's also a spine on the other cardboard sleeve. Yeah, which is the regular game's spine. You know, with the PS4. But then there's also the front of this, and my God. This is a fingerprint magnet, but it is also an eye magnet, because holy shit is this amazing. Matte black stencil of the dragon. I am in love with this. This is just amazing. Yeah, blank pages so far. Oh, would you look at that? Okay, I will actually read this because I don't know, it pays respects to the series. The journey of Kazuma Kiryu began in 2006 in the inaugural entry of Yakuza. It began in 2005, but they released it in Japan only, and then in 2006, a year later, it got a Western release. And over 10 years later, his time in the spotlight draws to a close in Yakuza 6: A Song of Life. This art book is a collection of official series art and other works celebrating Kiryu's adventures, friendships, and trials as interpreted by his incredible fans. The Yakuza/Ryuga Gotoku staff would like to thank everyone who submitted and contributed, as well as all of you who have joined us along the way. What a beautiful read. And the first piece of artwork we have is simply just a neat depiction of Kiryu's dragon tattoo. I would put this on a wall if I could. And then we have some really fucking neat art of Goro Majima. I really like the snakes wrapping around him and the smug expression he has. The art style is super neat. And we have Kiryu holding a baby with a dragon behind him. You're gonna see Kiryu holding a baby a lot in this book, by the way. Wait, I just noticed. I didn't notice this for a whole year. There's a goddamn selfie stick in there. I've owned this game for like over a year now, and I have never noticed that ever while looking at this piece of art. Okay, yeah, that's kind of funny. Oh, and here we have my favorite drawing of the whole art book. Onomichi, you know, with the cats and cat food, just stomping over some guys. I love that. I love the fact that they drew their health bars too. That's a really neat attention to detail. And we also have a drawing of Kiryu and Majima. And this shit is flashy as all hell. I really enjoy this because of the art style and because of how wild it looks. It looks like it came straight out of a JoJo manga panel. We got this we got this Adult Swim looking art style with Kiryu beating the shit out of Majima. I like how comical it looks. It's just really funny, referencing Yakuza 0 with the money and shit. You know, Kiryu's dragon, he appears a lot, and Majima just getting the teeth smacked out of him. Oh, and then we have art of Majima. Oh, could you tell who's the most popular Yakuza character? We got all different types of Majima. We got Majima, Yakuza 0 Majima, red suit, depressed Majima, taxi driver Majima, movie Majima, tortured Majima, everyone's Goro Majima, money man Majima, bartender Majima, fucking sauna towel Majima, police officer Majima, plush Majima, depressed sitting down Majima. We got Yakuza 0, everyone's idol Goro Majima. We got Goromi. We got sunglasses Majima. We have another black and red suit Majima. We have bomb squad Majima. We have Majima with 2 eyes. We have got Hanya Man, and then Okita Soji from Like a Dragon Ishin. And oh look, Kiryu is baking a cake. He just looks so dead. He has the body type of a dad, and it looks like he's fighting for his life against that damn cake batter. I love how the dragon is a little strawberry. You know, that's a really neat attention to detail, and I just like how the orphans are really happy to see the cake. I love that. I really love that. And then we got oh look, Saejima and Majima. This is some really neat artwork of both of them that I actually really enjoy. Because it has their tattoos in the background. This is a depiction of their fight in Yakuza 4, I think. And it's really well drawn. I like the art style that they went for. And then we got oh this one hurts to look at. Nishiki, why'd you have to turn evil? I really like this art because of how nice it looks. But yeah, this one's depressing to look at. And then we have total tonal whiplash with this shit. What the fuck am I looking at? There are so many references to Yakuza in this picture. I would have a stroke trying to list them all. Kiryu looks like an anime protagonist. Here we have Nishiki and Ryuji, Majima and Saejima, fucking Nugget, bowling, the Millennium Tower exploding, bowling again with Kiryu's dragon, Yumi, Haruka and Haruto, fucking what's her name again? Oh yeah, Kaoru and sunflowers, chains. What is going on? Like, I really like this, but at the same time, it's so wild that I can't tell what's going on. And would you look at that? We got fucking Chris Pratt Kiryu and other Yakuza 6 characters, but with a lot of wrinkles. Don't get me wrong, this drawing is really neat, but I don't like how it depicts. I don't like how American it makes Kiryu look. Because that's not Kiryu. That's Chris Pratt cosplaying Kiryu. Although the rest look pretty accurate, just a bit wrinkly. But regardless, this is still pretty cool. And then we got. Are there even any words that could come out of my mouth to describe the hilarity of this? Like, do I even need to say why this looks funny? Do I need to describe why this is hilarious? Just look at it. Look at this shit. I don't even need to say shit about this. Like, I think you could come to your own conclusion on this one. I'm not gonna waste time with this because I think we all agree that it's funny. And then we have some really nice art of Majima, Makoto, and Lee from Yakuza 0. Fun fact, she's blind. I really like this because of how good it looks. You know, it's a bit different from the character designs in 0, but I like the neat spin they took on it with the art style. And oh, would you look at that manga panel Majima. This one's also one of my favorites. I really like it because of just how cool it looks. And then we got some really symbolic looking art of Haruka, you know, with trees and shit. And the goldfish. I don't really know what it means symbolically, but it still looks really nice. I really enjoy it. And then we got Big Shoe and Little Shoe. For context, this is for Haruka, and this is for her son Haruto. And then, last two pieces of art. Fucking Nugget, the chicken advisor, the chicken financial advisor in Yakuza 0. Yes, he is a financial advisor in Yakuza 0. Fucking look it up. And last piece of artwork is Haruka and Haruto being protected by Kiryu's dragon. What a lovely collection of fan art. And then we have this guff and the disc art. I really like this disc art because it just shows how much of a grandfather Kiryu looks like while holding his technically adopted grandson. And I like the grayscale artwork of the dragon in the background. You know, pops off like that. It's really neat. I enjoy it. I love it. This is probably the coolest special edition that I own of any video game. And I really appreciate the fact that I own this now. It's simply just such a good game. It's underrated. Like, it's not... Mechanically, it's objectively worse than other Yakuza games, but the charm it has brings me back to the days of Yakuza 3 in terms of its story and soundtrack. But that's a discussion for later, and I'm not the type of channel that would cover that. Yeet! And last game we have for today, bada bing, bada boom! Yakuza Like a Dragon. This game is fucking awesome. I don't like turn-based combat, but this game pulled me in and just didn't stop. I really like the turn-based combat approach that they took here, mostly because it doesn't keep itself boring just with menus and navigation and only watching fancy animations. The style it has in terms of gameplay and spectacle really makes up for the switch in gameplay that I think this is an okay direction for the series to go with from now on. And fun fact about this, I got this like last year in 2022 I mean, but this released like in 2019 I think. Actually, 2020? When was that? When did it release? I'm not sure, but regardless, I got this copy, the Daiichi Steelbook Edition, which is the Day 1 edition of the game, 2 years after the game came out. So isn't that fun? The thing is, there's a whole ass story behind this copy that had to unfold for me to be able to get it. I went through 6 Amazon orders and 3 months to be able to get this game. Let me tell you the whole story. Okay, so to sum it up, in those three months and 6 orders, let me just give you a TLDR of the entire story. So first time I ordered the game, I ordered it with Sonic Mania. I ordered both games together, because Ramadan was approaching, and my dad felt like giving me a gift. So we ordered them both together, and fun fact, in Amazon Egypt, we can actually pay with cash on delivery. So, when the day arrived, when both games should have arrived, I paid the Amazon delivery guy, and I opened the box, I opened the bag to find that only Sonic Mania arrived. Not Yakuza Like a Dragon, even though it was the more expensive game out of the both of them. It just didn't arrive. It wasn't there. I paid full price for 2 games, even though I only got 1. So I chased Amazon customer support about it, wondering where the hell is my game. I chased, the seller, and apparently they couldn't give me jack shit. They couldn't. For some ungodly reason. I don't know why. But that first order was a bust. I thankfully got my refund money for Like a Dragon. But, the second time I tried to make an order, yeah, that didn't go to plan because the game just never arrived. It literally just never arrived. And I had to chase Amazon customer support about it again, and chase the seller again. Turns out, it wasn't even shipped. It wasn't even. It didn't even get out of the damn warehouse in the first place to be able to be shipped to me. So yeah, that order was a bust. And then the third order, yeah, I tried to get it again, but they canceled it. The seller canceled the order for some reason. Like, why? What happened? What happened for you to cancel the order? Like, what? Did somebody else buy it? I don't know. So, fourth order, we tried to buy it with my father's Visa to make things easier for us. You know, because it's more convenient. And yeah, we managed to get the order after a bit of fiddling with it. But the thing is, after I made the order, we made the realization that my dad didn't have enough money in his credit card to be able to make the order. So they just canceled the order. Why did you allow us to make the order in the first place, Amazon? So that order didn't count. Our real fifth order was when my dad actually put money in the Visa, and you know, we managed to buy the game from Amazon. It never came yet again. So afterwards, we essentially just had to chase around Amazon to be able to get my dad's money back to his credit card, because yeah, after the 5 to 7 business days, yeah, that money didn't come back. That money didn't get added back to his bank account. We had to call Amazon customer support. They said that they had already like started the transportation process of the money. Like they already gave it to the bank. The bank didn't do shit. They told us that we have to call the bank, tell them that we made an Amazon order, to be able to get a refund, and just tell them the order number. That was a headache, until eventually they finally decided to give us our money back. That was really fucking annoying, and we just had to chase around that money for weeks. And then the fifth order. Oh dear God, the fifth order. It was horrible. It was awful. The fifth order actually came. Wow, it actually arrived this time. Wow, good, wow, how nice. But the problem is, it didn't come sealed. So I was just like, okay then, I guess it got a bit roughed up during shipping. Although I don't know, maybe this is used or something. I'm not sure. Did I get scammed? Because I paid like new game type of money. And this is a steelbook too, so like if I bought this and it was used, like I would have probably just gotten pretty upset. But I got even angrier because yeah, you see this cardboard sleeve that this game has? In that copy that I had before this one, the cardboard sleeve, it was washed out. It had white streaks on the front of it, and when I flipped it over, it was torn. It had tears in it. It had a specific spot where the cardboard ripped. I got very concerned. So when I took the cardboard sleeve out, to my shock and horror, one side had a big silver scratch in it, and the other side had 2 puncture holes. 2 puncture holes on the back of the steelbook. How? How in the name of whatever is above us in another plane of existence watching over us did that happen? How in the name of fuck did you manage to get 2 puncture holes right through the steel? Right through, like not just dents, holes through the steel. I don't know how that happened. And like, I didn't trust that anymore. Like, I was angry because the thing is, I wanted the steelbook because not only was it the only option I had, I wanted to proudly display it. It's a collector's item. So getting that would be very valuable to me. But when I just found it damaged like that, I couldn't stand for that. So I chased Amazon customer support again and had a guy just pick the shit off me because I didn't want it. I genuinely didn't want it. Because if you're going to deliver me a damaged copy of a game, why would I just keep it? Even if it's just cosmetic damage to the case. No, I did not have that whatsoever. So, on my sixth order, it was the charm. And I finally got the game. Sealed up, wrapped in new packaging, no scratches whatsoever, totally new condition. 6 times the charm, they say. So, sorry for the ramble. I just wanted to discuss the story, because I felt like I needed to talk about it at some point in a video because it was just too interesting for me to not mention to everybody. So, back to the main point of this video. The last game we have for now is Yakuza Like a Dragon, the Daiichi Steelbook Edition. Yeah, so I really enjoy the art that they chose for the Western release of this game. You know, we got the spine. It's actually on both sides. And then we have the text on the back. You know, Daiichi Edition, Rise Like a Dragon. Yeah, I really like the golden color of everything. You know, the screenshots are also really cool. And also the steelbook. Yeah, it actually looks fantastic. Let me just show you. Now, you may be thinking, huh? Wait a minute, that's just a smaller, that's just a bigger and cut out version of the original box art. Well, no, it's just a bigger version. Period. I really love this. The shine, the reflection of the steel of the gold painted steelbook, you know, the reflective paint of with the characters on it, all the details. It's simply just so divine. I love this steelbook. It's just so beautiful, and it's one of the best steelbooks I have. If I'm being real with you. This one, it holds a special place in my heart because of the journey I had to go through to get it, and due to the passing of the torch towards Ichiban, who is actually my favorite fictional character of all time. Now, let's look inside. Yep, this is the disc. I like the yellow with Ichiban's tattoo in the background. There's that Ryuga Gotoku sticker that my Judgment copy didn't have, a safety manual, and a DLC code which I've already used. And oh, would you look at that? More art. This is actually the original Japanese box art for Yakuza Like a Dragon, or Ryuga Gotoku 7 in Japan. And I actually prefer this to the Western cover art, but it's a matter of preference. And I'm still happy that I have the steelbook. I just prefer this due to the red colors, and that's all. This has to be just the hardest I've ever worked to get a video game. And it goes to show how much I care about the Yakuza series, or Like a Dragon series as it's now called, and why I will never abandon this series. I'm practically married to it. This holds a special place in my heart, in all honesty, and I'm very happy to have been able to share my experiences with it with you. So, thank you very much for watching this video where I just ramble on about my collection of video games that I'm very passionate about, because I really like this hobby. I like collecting video games. I like playing them. I like talking about them. I just really like to indulge in experiences that I can't really get anywhere else. I can't get these types of experiences in movies, shows, music, just regular writing. Video games are an amalgam of all of these. They're the ultimate experience because they just have everything and more. The video games mean so much to me because ever since I was a child, I started playing them, and they've had a very positive impact on my life. So, with the video games that I have now, all of them, all of the games that I have physically, have a special place in my heart, and I just wanted to show my small collection. It is going to grow in the future, so maybe I'll make an update video, just talking about the new games that I got. And I believe that would be quite fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I talked for too long, and I just keep rambling and not shutting the fuck up. But hey, it's good for the algorithm, I guess. But regardless, this has been very fun to record, and probably not very fun to edit. Sorry, future me. So, enough rambling. I'm not going to stretch this video out any longer. Just thank you for watching. See you later, fellas. Hop on.